Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with my third tournament video of the day, but I'm playing for the UBERS Open versus Simia. Simia, I believe, just qualified for OOT. I'm actually gonna say that's all qualify. By the way, that's something I kind of want to do, but I'm not sure. Have fun. Alright, let's see how we win this game. We have Calm Mind Arceus Ground, which is incredible, like absolutely incredible versus this guy. I think this is Arceus Water too, based on team composition. I love Rotom. My team's pretty cool, but I love Rotom versus my opponent. But yeah, Calm Mind Arceus Ground is so fire versus Arceus Water. Yeah, we're gonna go Rotom as a lead, because I can Toxic everything, especially if my opponent ends up leading something like Groudon. Ends up leading off with Arceus Water himself, which isn't too bad. I'm going to actually scout for the Toxic real quick and go Ferrothorn, as my opponent ends up going Groudon. Now, if my opponent has Eruption, that's pretty annoying. I think he expected the Volt Switch right there. But by bringing off a Rotom one more time, I can defog. I don't know why my Ferrothorn is like hiding, but I can defog and then proceed to go for a Toxic of my own, which he doesn't appear to switch well into. So great. So that thing's on the timer. I can easily just defog one more time. And the great thing is, if it goes like something like Zygarde, that's not too bad for me. I don't have Heal Ball on this team, unfortunately, but I can also pressure him to defog. I'm doing some damage. Hold up. Let me defog one more time. Good, because it didn't make any sense for my opponent to stay in there. Do I want my Arceus getting Toxic? Poison. Glared is the question. Let me just calc my Arceus real quick. Ground. Calm Mind. +1. Water. Uber Support. Earth Power. +1Z. We get an Arceus Ground, and I'm going to scout for the Glare by going. Let me just ignore spectators. I'm going to scout for the Glare by going out to Zygarde as he goes Magearna. So that's an interesting switch into Arceus Ground, I might add, but because I kind of beat you 1v1. But thumbs up to Arceus Water right there. What I can do is just get up a Spike. If my opponent wants to go Groudon and get up the Stealth Rock, fine. I'm okay with that as long as I'm pressuring the Arceus, which I definitely am with my Zygarde. So we'll go Zygarde right now, as he is going to get up rocks. And what we can do is just Dragon Tail. Now the reason I like Dragon Tail is because if my opponent ends up going out to Arceus, if I land this Dragon Tail, that's in range of +1Z. So that's exactly what I need for +1Z in order to knock out my opponent right there. Flare Cannon from defensive Magearna I don't think knocks out Zygarde. But I'm... just max HP. UBERS Showdown usage, sure. Magearna, UBERS special defensive, 87 to 103. Not really worth the risk right here. So we'll bring out Pharaoh as he goes for Heal Bell. You still don't like Ferrothorn at all. Like, you really don't like Ferrothorn at all. Like, if you go Groudon, I get the Leech Seed, I get the Protect action going on. Gets an Yveltal. Just still the same thing. Again, you really don't like this Pokemon. And I want to see if you have Knockoff or anything like that, or Heat Wave, as he goes for U-turn. So one more time, I can just go right for, I'm assuming that's Scarf Yveltal. And that's in range of +1 Ice Beam now if it goes for U-turn. And either way, I can go for another Leech Seed. Like, it's just another matchup where my opponent hates Pokemon like this. So get in Zygarde, as this allows me just to Dragon Tail. If my opponent wants to go for Dark Pulse, so be it. Zygarde's another one that's a problem, and it's also in range of +1 Ice Beam now. So I very much like that. Oh, it's specs. Hey, I don't mind you giving me father form. I don't mind father form. That's good to know that you're specs too. Holy crap, that did a lot. Yeah, that's great to know that you're specs. As I Dragon Zygarde. I don't mind you glaring me, because again, I don't want Arceus ground being glared. Are you sub, Coil? Or just 1,000 arrows glare arrest? Can you land, my child? Guess not. Alright, we're going to attempt to rest here, as we've just been stalling out his attacks. And what we can do is actually go Ferrothorn, because Arceus Water should come out. Yep. And that gives me a Leech Seed off on it. Again, Pharaoh is really annoying for my opponent to deal with, I feel. Especially if I double Leech Seed and don't allow something like Groudon in for free. Nice, and the fact that I'm hitting all these Leech Seeds is amazing. So I know for a fact my Ho takes any hit, and I know your last move is Press His Blades. Yes. I don't like that I have Roost, though. I should not have Roost. I should have, I should have Recover. Because Roost actually makes it incredibly hard for me to deal with, but... Again, I don't mind getting the Toxic off on that, especially because I can get in my Arceus Ground expecting Magearna to want to come out, I feel. As he goes Zygarde. Don't really want to get glared here. Don't really want to get glared. Though my Ice Beam, how much does it do to Zygarde? What's it? Ground. Custom set. I know I need plus. I'm pretty sure I need +1 to knock you out. Ice Beam does 85 to 101. This is actually a good roll. I'll take it. Yeah, especially because all you can do is talk to me. So that was a roll that was like definitely worth taking. And I'm gonna play a little bit of a long game right here, but I'm going for game with my Calm Mind Arceus, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. So, while he is wasting my Leech Seeds, though, that there's no denying that. Are you just gonna try and glare me? I don't think that's a problem, though. I don't feel like glare's a problem, especially because I get up multiple layers. What are we going for here, buddy? Yeah, you're still in range of +1Z. Dark Pulse does a good chunk to my Pharaoh. Ferrothorn, custom set. Veltal, Choice Specs, Dark Pulse, 4750, Gyro Ball. So if I don't get flinched here, Leech Seed is my best play. Because I 1v1 this, and now he just straight up dies to my attack. So I'll go for Gyro Ball here. It's actually worth like getting rid of a Veltal if I'm able to. Yes, Ferrothorn was a giant threat for my opponent. There's no denying that, but a Veltal is a problem. And his Gengar is going to come in and probably go for Hex. I'll just Shadow Balls. I wonder if you have Destiny Bond. Keep Zygarde low. Getting Gengar again, sick. Do I want to get Father Form? I'd rather overheat here. Yeah, and if he sacks Groudon, that's perfect, so I don't have to worry about that later. And if you defog, that means you will not have rocks at all this entire game. So I'll take that. Zygarde comes out. It will not be Father Form by the end of this, because it will have leftovers at the end of the turn. That means I can easily go Arceus Ground. I'm going to Calm Mind up because it doesn't make sense to glare. It doesn't make sense of my opponent to glare. Hold up. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. And because I am Z, my Z will be able to get rid of Arceus Water right here. Like guaranteed. Because I count that boy. +1 Z. Good B. Ice Beam for Zygarde. I'm pretty sure even if you steal my boost, I still KO you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I still KO you. And I know I still KO Zygarde too. So give me Magearna. Because I'm coil as well on mine, and I don't think he's coil on his, we should be good. Yep. Nice. So we end up winning the game with Arceus Ground, which is what I pretty much said at team preview. Good game. So beautiful. I think I did what I had to do versus a Veltal. Obviously landing my Leeches was really helpful, but I think I did what I had to do versus a Veltal, and I acknowledged in the beginning, and I got all the damage that I needed on Arceus, and I figured it out. So nice. Beautiful. Alright. Game 2. Lovely. I kind of want to go a little bit more offensive, and I think I can afford to go the offensive route, though my opponent might stall here. I really hope not. I don't really feel like playing Uber stall. It's so annoying to play. And me myself, I'm always personally scared to use Uber stall. Oh, take the win for game 2. Good luck in future rounds. You sure, man? I don't mind. Okay, dude. Thanks. Good luck yourself. Alright, well, I guess I'm not loading up. I guess he didn't want to play a second game. To be honest, though, I can understand him not wanting to play anything more, just because he recently qualified for OLT, and that is stress in itself. I know ABR stayed up till like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning in order to qualify for that. Nice. So we end up winning this round of the UBERS Open, and only took 1 game, so I'm happy about that. But anyway, catch you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.